Welcome back to my channel. In this lesson video, of course, we're going to talk about these two tips. Two tips to develop fluency. Paano nga ba tayo magiging fluent sa English? Especially guys, for example, during defense, ito yung isang napakatinding application during reporting at lalong-lalo na kung English major tayo. Okay, actually kahit hindi English major, kailangan fluent tayo sa English. Okay, so the first tip is actually beginning with letter S. Surround yourself with anything English. Of course, kung kailangan natin at gusto natin maging fluent sa English, kailangan maraming input. So we need to surround ourselves with anything English like songs, movies, stories, novels, and anything under the sun. Even yung mga posts sa social media, yung mga memes na nakikita natin. So those are actually falling within the boundaries of input. So, mahalaga na may input tayo. And of course, mahalaga rin na tayo ay mayroong tinatawag na exposure. So, when we are talking about exposure, when we are talking about inputs, actually, these are supported by what we call SLA theory by Stephen Krashen. Ma'am, ano po yung SLA theory? That is Second Language Acquisition Theory ni Stephen Krashen. Sinasabi sa SLA theory na any comprehensible input could actually become sources of second language acquisition. So, kapag nakarinig tayo, halimbawa, katulad nung tayo'y maliit pa, sinasabi ng magulang natin, water, milk, dog, cat, kahit hindi pa tayo nag-aaral noon, alam natin yun, natututo tayo. Yung mga bata, alam nyo, kapag na-expose yan sa murang edad, tinuruan natin sila ng house, biscuit, food, water, school, natututunan nila yung mga English words na yun. Bakit? Because we are surrounding them with what we call inputs and we are giving them exposure. So, tayo, halimbawa, nasa high school tayo, nasa college tayo, kung palaging meron tayong napapakinggan, nababasa, napapanood, na English inputs, movies, or short stories, yung kung ano yung mga gustong-gusto natin na mabasa, mapanood, mapakinggan, mga pakantaman yan, or anything, podcast, lahat ng yan, kung yan ay nasa English, yan ay nagpo-provide o nagbibigay sa atin ng magagandang inputs. Okay, ma'am, ano naman po yung second tip? Kasi nga, dalawa lang naman eh. Dalawa lang talagang kailangan nating gawin. So, ang second tip ay nagsisimula sa letter B. So, tandaan natin yung SB. So, second tip, be trying hard in communicating in English. Okay, of course, kung meron tayong tinatawag na input, magkakaroon din tayo ng process at magkakaroon tayo ng output. So, may mga input tayo, napakinggan natin itong mga English words na to, kailangan gamitin natin sila. We have to be trying hard in communicating, using English words, using English phrases, sentences, paragraphs, and so on. In short, itong part na to ay tumutukoy sa application. Kaya nga, merong process, at syempre, merong output. Napansin nyo ba yung mga bata, sa umpisa, alam nyo yun, talagang they are so confident in speaking in English. They don't mind grammar. Okay lang kahit mali-mali yung grammar. Very confident silang express yung sarili nila. So, it starts there actually. It starts there actually. Wag lang tayong sobrang ma-conscious sa grammar natin, sa pronunciation natin. Basta mag-English tayo. Be it in writing, be it in speaking, or in thinking. Okay? So, yun. When we are doing that, actually, nadidevelop na sa mind natin yun, nakukondition tayo para sa ating pag-achieve ng tinatawag na fluency. Okay? Kasi ang fluency ay kaakibat nito comfort. Kailangan komportable tayo sa English language. Okay? We don't mind much yung errors. Rather, we focus on what we have already, what we have achieved. Hindi man yan correct, at least nag-i-English na tayo at ginagamit na natin yung mga inputs na nakuha natin. Okay guys, so look at this. 2, so surround yourself with anything English, that is 1. And then number 2 is be trying hard in communicating in English. Gawin lang natin ang gawin ito on a daily basis, and certainly, itong fluency na tina-target natin ay maa-achieve natin ito. Especially ngayon guys, kung bakasyon na tayo, napakahaba ng time natin para kumuha ng maraming inputs. Mag-practice tayo ng mag-practice. Kung wala tayong kausap, pwede namang written, magkaroon tayo ng journal. So we practice our English through writing. Then that's it. Or pwede tayong magkaroon ng mga recorded video. Kunwari, meron tayong podcast. Magandang practicein yan. Magandang gawin yan. Okay? There we have it guys. Sana nakatulong sa inyo ang 2 tips na ito para ma-achieve natin yung ating pinakamimithing English fluency. So thank you so much. Don't forget to click like, subscribe, and tap the notification bell for more lesson uploads, practical tips, and anything educational. Have fun learning!